This is a new video, and you're probably wondering, what is that big thing over there? And you're probably wondering, what is in that hot bar of mine? Well, I almost forgot to do something. You're probably wondering, what is that? I forgot to do some things, and you're probably wondering, what's in my inventory? It's a bunch of odd things that are really weird, that you probably haven't never seen before, I'm guessing. So, what I was planning to do today is make a video. This is probably this is my first mod review I ever did. So the first thing I need to do, and you're probably wondering, why do I have night vision? So I'll tell you. I have this helmet on. I can't pronounce that right now, and it gives me night vision, and I'll test it out on this summoned skeleton. It says 25 health in your boss bar. And you're probably wondering, what the heck is this thing right here? Super tool creative only. Well, it does 1,000 attack damage, and it has a really special ability. And when I right click with it, it does doom. It's really good for mining, and it does 1,000 attack damage. So it can kill basically any boss in this. So I'll start with the first stuff on the list. First stuff on the list is Scroll of Epic. I can't pronounce that, but I'm not really sure what it does. Doesn't really do anything. Doesn't really do anything. And one of the most epic tools in this mod is the bubble gun. And you're probably wondering, what's this cursed bone doing? It summons in little minions, which will fight for you. And if you don't tame them first, they'll kill you, basically. But I really love the animation, like a bubble you can shoot a bubble. Yeah. Isn't it cool, guys? So let's test it on something stronger. Not anything from here, but something from here. Oh yeah, and you're probably wondering what these things are. They're banners. You can find them in the dungeons that spawn here, and they're really cool to make a collection of. And they sort of glitch around a bit. Oh yeah, and these are the bosses. I'll just give a really weak one just to test some things on them, like the turtle, for example. I'll bring them over to my little arena that I made. It's a pretty bad one. This guy's 25 health. Oh darn. Sometimes with these. I'll try it on something stronger now. A bit stronger this time. Put this one back. Let's try it on, I really like using this guy for tests. For things. This guy's a really cool guy. He's like an iron golem, but he has these little bolts, but he doesn't seem to mind using right now. And he can knock you really high. And he does that little move where he can knock you back. And wait for it. usually takes a while to follow. That's really annoying. I'll turn the volume down so that you don't have to hear very well. And usually it's supposed to make a big bubble and it'll make them float up in the air. I'm sure if the head's more lucky. Doesn't seem to be doing it, and you can see that he had 1,000 health, and I killed him. He usually drops like a staff, which I'll show you, fire spear, and it does a lot of damage. And now I'll put back this iron thing and show you some of the good bosses. First I'll show you one of the powerful ones. This is a Minotaur. You can find him in certain dungeons, and he has 25 health. And all I do, and usually I'll spawn in a few. Since I haven't tested this out very good, sometimes he drops things. Actually, right now I'm not really sure if he drops anything or not. And they attack you, they're hostile. So that was the Minotaur. Now, that was the Minotaur. Now we'll go on to this one. The thing sort of glitched, so it doesn't really look like anything when you hold it. I'll show you. See, it doesn't look like you're holding anything. And then you spawn in. That looks pretty cool, his stone sword and his 20 health. I'm not sure if he drops anything or not. I'll spawn in a couple. And when you put your mouse on them and hurt them, they're also hostile, and sometimes so that was I'm not very good at, if you're wondering why I don't really say the names, I'm not very good at pronouncing names. So, and there's the spider. He's a really powerful spider. He drops some cool items, which I'll show you in a bit. I'll show you it. He drops I don't know where to put it. Drops some gunpowder, 12 diamonds, spider's eye, and a spider hook. If you're wondering what the spider hook does, I'll show you. I have a little example right up here. So pretend that you really want to get somewhere. So all you need to do I'll just break in here quick, just so you know. No. And now all you need to do is right click. Right click. And hold and shift. And then you just press Control to let go. And pretend that you want to get somewhere fast. So all you need to do is right click and hold and shift and zip up there. Just Control to let go. See what go. Sometimes it can be annoying, like if you shoot it in the air. And I'll show you the structures in a bit after I review all the items. Seems like I'm having a flying difficulty. Oh yeah, it's just my brother's at the door. Which one? I know this might be a bit annoying for a little bit, but just stay watching and don't be annoyed. Sorry, I didn't have to go and get the door. So, the banners, you'll need a banner holder to put them on, and you can find them in dungeons. There's a bunch of banners. And these are all the, you can find them in creative, but you can't find them in battle. These are caves, but I couldn't do it because I'm in an extreme flat biome. I couldn't spawn them in. And these are all the armor and weapons. Oh yeah, and I'll put back the bubble gun. And I'm not really sure what this does, because I haven't really used it very much, but this staff is used to make all the staffs. And I guess after I put away this thing, I'll show you some of it. I'm really sorry if this is annoying, but I'm really sorry that I forgot to grab up an extra chest in case I ever need to put away some stuff. Like, I'm truly sorry about this. Okay. The fire spear, it does 7 attack damage. And it does a lot of damage. I tested it out on one of the super cool minions you can get, but he spawns. I'll do it in this little cage that broke a while ago. So there he is. It looks like a guy with a helmet on riding a huge robot. So what are you gonna do? Where's this super thing? He has a staff called gun staff in it. And when you kill him, he drops a bit of gunpowder. Drops a bit of gunpowder on the gun staff. If you're wondering what that does, it shoots a bullet, like if you hold it. I'll test it on a little gremlin here, a little minion here, and watch this. That did about 15 damage, pretty decent, huh? And I'll test it on him again. And if you're wondering what that cursed bone is, it's something you can find in dungeon chests. Haven't found it yet. So you're probably wondering why I'm killing all these things. Just to show you how it works. You could rapid fire it, and it would really do a lot of damage. Probably wondering what that fire spear does. I mean, it does a lot. It did a lot from that guy, and it also starts on fire. So this guy, he's a super cool dude. Now watch this. You can right click on anything, and when I'll just take this out of my hand. You can see that you can control, and he's like a super cool player. And I'll just I just bang this along in case I ever needed to heal something. He does attack on his own. But these things don't really drop anything, so their only use is to really walk around and guard your house. And you can't jump in them, that's the bad thing about them, aren't they? But I'll show you a bit. So pretend that I wanted to, you'll actually attack that thing. sometimes see attack seal. It's a rotation body attack seal. So sometimes you can attack with that. That's one of the cool techniques someone's do. If you're wondering what's in here, it's a teleporter thing. I'll show you it just now. So now I go back here. It's a really cool item. You can't really set it, but if you first right click on it, it makes you teleport right to it. You're only wondering what these things are. There's a table and an armor stand, which looks like a guy, and you can put your armor on it. Not very interesting. And this table, it's a cool thing. You can put items on it, but for some reason it doesn't seem to. Yes. You can put items on it, and if you ever want to take them off, all you do is right click, and it just choose off. That's actually the way to delete it. You just hit it in survival and it will go. So you can do a lot of cool things with the table like that, but it only has one storage. I'll place one of these. Oh, and also the cool thing is that they can connect with that. They can connect. And also they're only 1 block high, unlike fences. So you can jump on top of them. So you can make a really cool, huge table for everyone. That's the cool thing about it. And I'll show you the armor stand. You could have it like dummies. And sometimes they come up with helmets on them. So you can place down a lot of these and store your armor on them. I'm not actually sure why. Sometimes if you place them down, they actually take off your helmet and put it on them. That's a cool bit about it. So these are the armor stands. They're sort of cool. You could use them in like a series or something to keep all your armor. Yeah, they're super cool. So that's all the things in this chest. And these are shields. So if you right click on them, they actually protect you and you can't be hurt with these things on. It's a super cool bit about it. It's a really cool bit. And there's loads of shields. A colorful shield, whatever type of. If you like pirates, you can do the pirate shield. Yeah. And there's a few other cool enemies you can fight. There's this, which can spawn in the nether. Super cool boss. He looks like a huge flying Chinese dragon. Sometimes he's a bit glitchy. I'm just trying to hit him. That just killed him. All he drops is gas tears. Not very useful, but he has a special move when he gets low on health, which he drops fire onto you. Yeah, and there's also a dragon, which is like the most annoying thing ever. I'll just go over to the arena It's really annoying. Where is that dragon? I guess I didn't spell. Let me just quick check. Peaceful. Oh, so that's why I didn't spawn. These things are they can really destroy your world. I'm getting a bit of glitch here, sorry if I am. So, he doesn't really drop much but his helmet. I'll just turn it back to peaceful to get rid of this guy. I forgot. Against. He's sort of annoying to get rid of. He could really destroy something. A build. Usually he comes down and attacks you. I'll see if he can go down there. I'll just leave that guy around. He drops his helmet, which is a really cool item. I'll just show you soon. And there's also a gremlin. He's a pretty cool guy. That dragon's giving me a bunch of lag. Gremlin, a pretty cool guy. You can find them in some stuff. Oops, didn't know I meant to do that. Turtle. There's really. Oh, I'll bring out some of the powerful ones. The free. One. This turtle is like a. The turtle just drops turtle scales, which you can use for the turtle scale set. I'll just spawn in. I'm just using them to. And now there's a cow. Ice bowl wherever he walks, he creates ice, which is an annoying bit about it. Okay, so you can see that the ice bowl just dropped a few things, and this helmet gives you, it does 100% attack damage. It gives you more attack damage, and it also gives you 10 health. And sorry, I might